Welcome to your Taurus exploration. Taurus is the reliable, steadfast, and determined bull, the one who constantly takes a step forward, plowing the field. Taurus, traditional Taurus, is ruled by Venus, is social in that way, although loves to stay home, but more so loves beauty and wants to be surrounded by sensual pleasures. So here, Taurus wants to have nice, beautiful things, have a beautiful home, be surrounded by sensual enjoyments. Taurus says, I have, and its house, the second house, is the treasury. It is our possessions, what we have in life. Stable Taurus is cultivating our possessions and stability in this really grounding way. It's a slow moving, determined energy that, when combined with its artistic vision, is successful. Like, I love Taurus people personally as a Cancerian. Cancers love Taurus because we crave that stability, and we're also like nostalgic, a little bit traditional. And Taurus is a very traditional sign too. It is a fixed earth sign, so it is stubborn and can be obstinate even to like our other fixed signs, Leo and Scorpio and Aquarius. So it is the Empress in Tarot. You can see here the Empress is in her power, on her throne, in an abundant field. She is so abundant. I like this Rider-Waite Tarot depiction as it's portraying the Empress in her prosperity and abundance. She is surrounded by a field of wheat, and she is wearing pomegranates on her dress, which are the sign of fertility. So let's see what else. We're looking at the only astrology book you'll ever need to get some more details and enhance our exploration of Taurus. A feminine earth fixed sign. Taurus, although I said ruled by social Venus, is actually quiet and very affectionate and loving in this way, but really wants to be home, surrounded by all its beautiful things here. And is loving stability, as I said, so determined and very practical, can also be stubborn. So throughout our exploration of the archetypes, if I refer to Taurus as a person, rather I'm just personifying the energy of Taurus. Rather, Taurus is an energy, and of course it's a star constellation, but it's an energy that we experience in our lives. Wherever we have the sense of I have, and you want to possess something. Scorpio is the opposing sign to Taurus. It's on the polarity, where Taurus is emotional, is grounded and stable, and Scorpio is emotional extremes and can be emotionally volatile. The moon is exalted or in its best possible place when it's in Taurus. So if you have your moon in Taurus in your chart, like my 6-year-old niece, Addie, then you have a very emotionally grounded approach to life. If you have your moon in Scorpio, then you can tend towards emotional extremes. And also, both signs want to have things and can be possessive too, but in very different ways. Scorpio wants to possess because it wants to control, and Taurus wants to possess because it wants to have beauty in its life and be stable and grounded. So Taurus can be super stubborn and nostalgic, traditional, and resist change. So for quite some time, Uranus, the planet of revolution, is debilitated in the sign of Taurus in the sky, playing out over the next years. So we're seeing a revolution and change in all of the most old school conventional values, because Taurus is all about those old school conventional values, and Aquarius is revolution and change. So of course, Uranus, the planet Uranus, is revolutionary change. So of course, these old school traditionalists are the bankers. Taurus rules over bankers and our agriculture. They don't want revolution and change. They're old school, right? So that's like the Taurian energy. I hope that made sense. So here we're looking at really pleasure in life, slowing down to taste chocolate and to enjoy your coffee and smell flowers. Like my favorite Taurus person, Mia Korling in Sweden, she is always living inside of a flower. I have a lucky animal spirit in my house. It is a grasshopper, which I looked up. It is all about prosperity and abundance and good fortune, so I'm really excited about that myself. He just came to visit us here. So Taurus rules over the neck and the throat, and many Taurians have beautiful speaking and singing voices, yet they're vulnerable to colds, laryngitis, sore throats, and thyroid problems. The lucky day is Friday. It's Venus's day, and the magical birthstone is emerald. The lucky numbers are 6 and 4, and the special colors are pale blue and mauve, the soft colors of refinement and gentleness. It rules over Dublin, Lucerne, Leipzig, St. Louis, Ireland, Switzerland, Cyprus, Greece. Violets and poppies are the flowers of Taurus, and its trees are cypress and apple. Its metal is copper, and of course it rules over cattle. Taurus people have a tendency to get involved in violent situations that have to do with love or money. Interesting. They often antagonize others and incite the passion of lovers because of their stubbornness and possessiveness. Interesting. So this is the dependable, reliable, steadfast, determined energy of our second sign in the zodiac, this nurturing earth sign. So very persevering here. It's not a pioneering spirit. It's the salt of the earth energy. I have my North Node in Taurus, so it's my destiny in this life to become like the salt of the earth, which goes against my nature, right, from my South Node in Scorpio. So really starting to create routine and stabilize and stop pioneering and like endlessly being addicted to the nomadic life, right? That's my destiny with my North Node in Taurus. If you were born in 1985, you'll also have your North Node in Taurus. You can check where your North Node is, or we can look together. So stubborn, deeply strong, tenacious, steadfast, a relentless drive. And what's interesting about Taurus is, think of a bull in the field. It's not looking to challenge anyone, but you sure as heck don't want to challenge that bull, right? So underneath, you'll never see a Taurus's temper, but for sure it is there, right? Just like the bull in the field, like you don't want to provoke the gentle, seemingly gentle bull. So unless someone would just seriously provoke you, then you're still gonna be just like smelling the flowers and enjoying the sensual pleasures of life, and also working hard to build brick by brick the village, to plow the fields and cultivate your local area. Very sensuous, sentimental. So also not a carefree spender, and one of my favorite things about Taurus is it's about our values. What do we value in life? Venus is our value. And that's what Taurus is all about. It's like old school conventional values, but also an invitation for us to start to cultivate deeper self-worth, work on our values, because our values are the pillars of our home. They are steadfast. They are unshaking. They're not going anywhere. Your values aren't going to burn down in the middle of the night, and they're not going to run away with your significant other, right? They are always there for you. That is what a value is. So what are your core authentic values? Not your aspirational values of who you wish you thought, who you think you should be, or who you wish you were, but who you truly are over time. What are your real authentic values? And when we can start to understand them, we can start to modify and adjust our behavior so we can live more authentically and be more magnetic by virtue of understanding and embodying our truth through our values. And I think that's one of the most potent and beautiful lessons of Taurus. Taurus has a great reserve of energy too, just to finish this up. And one of my favorite Taurians is Audrey Hepburn. I think, you can see the beauty and the sensuality embodied perfectly in her. Beautiful practices for Taurus are like stopping and smelling the flowers when you're walking down the street. If you want to connect with the Taurus energy, it is about slowing down and engaging the senses. So let's do that together in a short meditation. Softening the gaze as you inhale, breathing in and exhaling, feeling your sit bones on the earth. Feeling your sit bones rooted on the ground, connected and stable, grounded and supported. And breathing in here, noticing the temperature of the day, the sensation or feeling of the temperature on your skin. Feeling your fabric that you're wearing against your against your skin. And then noticing any smells lingering around as you continue to breathe here. And then finally listening to any sounds you might be hearing in the room. What are you hearing? Engaging and enjoying the sensation of sound. Even the sound of my voice. Just taking a moment to savor and really appreciate these sensations as you bring your hands together with a soft gaze or the eyes closed at the heart center and begin to rub the hands together. Just feel the sensation of the friction on your hands. And then bringing the hands and just cascading them over your throat, the part of the body ruled by Taurus, maybe massaging the throat a little bit. Thank you so much for participating in this exploration of the Taurus Zodiac sign. Namaste.